And we're going to be starting off the day with the Guangzhou Charge versus the Philly Fusion.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting matchup. Fusion, a lot of question marks coming in with a lot of roster changes to start off the season. Had a few high grounds, but Bellaria able to deal with Rio once more. And without that main tank, the rest of the Charge collapse. And the point goes over to the Fusion.
Choice of one.
Just decided to ignore a little bit of that, as finally Bellaria will go down, and the tactical visor is online for Develop.
Develop off to the side with that visor, but so is Carpe now. Rio, Choice of one getting taken out, so is Unique. That's going to be the rest of the Charge that are eventually going to get melted away, sent back to the spawn. Fusion were able to handle that so well. And later, though, now Unique has a sound barrier. This is going to look great here, as you already see 99% taking down, as finally the Charge gets some control. Big ante, Develop gets taken out. The Blade is ready. They're going to want to hold on to that, though, because they came out on top in terms of numbers when it comes to...
How are teams flipping the points when they're losing fights? This has happened twice now.
It's the respect. Fusion just navigating their way away. Overtime at least forced out here, but not for long before Rio and Choice of one get taken out. Fixa has a sound barrier, but didn't even need to use it at the very end of that first point, unless it was for show right there. But it really way too close and far away. Now the Nano Boost coming alive here onto Develop. Develop trying to get into position. He doesn't have the visor though, like we mentioned. Carpe does, and AimGod had the Nano Boost, and that's going to be the difference maker here as Develop gets taken down.
Where was the healing? Develop was stuck on 14 HP for far too long. I'm going to have to assume that Zest was doing something on the backline to draw Faraway's attention, but Develop was kind of left out there to dry. You give him the Nano Boost.
That's the point if you're the Charge. Overtime already ticking away as Develop gets taken out. Zest has been in the backline here, Trid. By this phone,
he gets the connection!
He finally gets the pulse pump stick on the Faraway, and this is not the time for the Charge to be trickling out.
Choice will alive a little bit longer, but they do not have control of the point, and Velos Rhea is going to be slamming everyone against the wall with the Primal Rage. Just Rio remains on the point, lone by himself. We'll try and play around the bubble, but with that many members of the team, finding Carpe was a gift. It will not ultimately bring them the win here. No recall able to be used there from Develop, and the Fusion close out the first map in quite a dominant fashion.
This is
get the rate of fire, obviously, to pump some shots in, as Zest will take out Choice one. Not looking good for Charge now, missing one of their damage dealers. Some sustain coming in for the Reaper. Oh, 27 HP. I said he was going to hit sustain, Vicky, but he got pummeled before the teleportation came through. Ooh. Does not matter to the Fusion, though. They have compacted them in that back room, and they have claimed point A.
AimGod and Fixa, though, on top of it, despite Fixa getting hit with the anti, it doesn't matter. Faraway was...
Look to the left, you've already got Fixa and Zest in the back lines, just irritating the lineup. And there's that Nano Blade up into the front. Oh, they couldn't get the sleep dart off. Faraway sliced down. Zest will pick up their third of the fight. This three-man unit is behind the Charge, not playing the objective, seeing what they can find. Fury ends up killing himself with a right-click in that damage, and there's the reset coming in. 2 minutes 20 on the clock remaining for the Fusion to get an extension.
I kill themselves at the same time. Now, with the Blade and the Nano Boost online, you're going to find Develop, and immediately, look how Charge scramble like ants, trying to split up. They find Faraway, they find Develop in the process here, but still...
A little bit too late. I think they were trying to give that one up. Rio mistimed the jump there, put themselves in a vulnerable position. I think the Charge didn't have the time bank to do that. One of the things I loved when we were watching that last play, though, Vicky, is we had the POV of Zest, and of course, you pop the Blade, you find one, get onto it. Nano Boost just expired on MN3. Zest about to have the Blade. They've already found Develop in Rio. This is not looking good for the Charge. They have burnt down the time bank, but I don't think they're going to stop the Fusion from getting the completion here. Oh, because they just get boxed into that.
What I loved right there was Rio's position with the bubble. It enabled Choice of one, but it isn't going to be able to be enabled once he can't back away from that sleep. And Zest closing things out. Fixa too, finding Choice of one. But Zest is popping up, and this is the Zest Echo that we saw.
Application to work with. Fury's about to get the grab online. There's plenty left in the tank to do this. There's Choice of one getting Nano boosted. Doesn't have the Blade online. Zest taking a nap after the duplication. Gets the Dragon Blade out. Goes for a slash through. Finds Develop. Zest manages to find 3 before losing his life. And we're waiting for reinforcements to come in. The Fusion, they just need to touch, but they cannot get through the door. They concede the point.
Playing catch me a little bit as MN3 pushes him off again like you were talking about there. Super important to deny the angle and the position that Rio really wants to take as Zest takes care of Faraway. Fixa gets traded out, support for support, but Unique is still up and alive, and so is AimGod, and MN3 is clicking on some heads.
Oh! He catches Choice one on the way down after the blink. One him off. Don't let him touch the point. Choice A1's going to have to be the one to do it and trigger overtime. But, oh, the aim from MN3! Clicking head. Beat comes out from Unique. Why is he still going? How is he able to keep going? Somebody stop him!
Oh, he has to flex. He's got to let them know. The Fusion, they take map number 2. And with
far away and hoping that they can have impact instead.
Oh, they need help. Zest was looking at them, instilling the fear, but also this is making the backline between Unique and Farway to deal with Zest, take away some of that attention, but still Rio gets the pounce onto MN3. MN3 gets taken out, and Zest is trying to back away as a Nano Boost is on him, and the actual duplication coming out, allowing him to still control that space.
The unironic Nano Brig just running into the fight, being a raid boss. Shutting everyone down, Bellarosa. There's 2 Primal Monkeys on the field just for Fusion alone. How can they hope to get any kind of coordination when they're getting pummeled by Fist in every direction? And the Fusion are able to get points.
Otherwise, you can see Zest now taking a separate angle, trying to pinpoint with the new ping system where Farway is hiding here, but without Unique, without Rio, Choice A1, the rest of the charge won't be there to contest the payload. Look at this momentum that the Fusion have built up since the very beginning.
There's no opportunity to dig their heels in, Vicky. They're just being pushed back constantly with picks. They might try and go for a coordinated dive here, but the door was blocked. They only have Fusion, have boxed the charge into that tiny Overwatch room. They will finally push their way out, but not before Choice A1 goes down to Fix's attack. Oh no, Rio slammed himself into the wall. They've got no tank. It's just being contested by Develop. There's the blade coming in. It's a corridor which they cannot escape from. Unique holding the line for the time being. And there's going to be the completion from Fusion. 1 minute 33 on the clock.
Clean up on aisle 3 with that. The way that they were forcing the charge.
Zest is about to have a Nano Blade combo online. The ults will come online for the charge too. You've got the Nano Boost and the Primal Rage available. Going in with a Dry Blade. Bounce found MN3 despite being just assaulted by Zest. The composure to pull that off, Vicky, is unreal. Did get gifted a Nano Boost just to keep him up long enough, but still. A Genji in your face, and then you follow it up with a shot like that. Once more for Prosperity. Ah, it's not going to get away with it.
That situation of Zest looking like he's in trouble once again, but Choice A1 being the first one to get taken out. Number advantage going in favor for Fusion. You got 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock if you're a charge here, but they do have some ultimates to work with. They're about to get the rally as well. They're definitely going to need this here, but they're going to have a nice set of a
Choice A1 to give the Nano Boost over. This has to be it for the charge. Zest took him out, but he's dealt with both supports on the back line. And Choice A1 struggled to just find one with the empowered ability. Develop will remove Zest, is Rio's Nano Boosted Primal Rage, pummeling the fight and keeping them juggled and away from the payload. The spawn advantage is in favor of Fusion. The numbers advantage is there as well. They need to find picks, and I just don't see it happening, Vicky.
They're so desperate. Unique swaps over to the Lucio and the secondary fire with the Tesla cannon to close it all off. The Fusion come out on top in a clean 3-0 for our first series in the APAC region.
He's like, nice sniper rifle, bro. This is Overwatch 2, baby. I've got one too now. Bang! Headshot out of the sky.